This is Dazzle You Bigfooting Video Entertainment, the small Sasquatch at the park. I broke down the video, slowed down the speeds, changed the angles, and I'm going to point out some things that make it more believable and tell you the whole story of the events that led up. Is that a goddamn road? Hello everyone, this is Dazzle You Bigfooting Video Entertainment, the small Sasquatch, playful one at the park. This is enhanced, zoomed in because it's filmed on telescope and is actually turned around flat so you can see it. It's actually sticking its head sideways out of the side of a tree, showing its fourth dimensional capabilities. You can see the two eyes, check. It's covered in brown mud, check. It's covered in sticks, it's covering one eye, check, check, check. Fourth dimensional capabilities out the side, check. You're seeing some other colors and lights and gleams around it, check, check. Playful one, what did I do? Well, you can see its eyes move, but you know, I just do like a playful call, like hello, hello. And I kind of wave my hand at these bushes because, you know, if you ever go to a park, I was on the sidewalk actually of the park and I just picked it up and started filming. But, you know, for about half an hour or so, I was doing this because I had that feeling because these kids were screaming and I was on the sidewalk on the path. But I just looked down there. I was only about 75 to 100 feet away and I was on 25 millimeter and the footage came out really clear, really close. Its eyes move. So if you see the part where it's sideways, I had flipped it around. The original one, you're gonna see the tree branches straight up and down. But he's very playful. That's why I say that he's playful. He was responding to what I was saying. And, you know, if you ever hear kids baseball bats and screaming, it sounds like a lot like Bigfoot knocks and screaming to get their attention. And I do a lot of other things. It just doesn't happen that I go into the park. I've been researching these things for 4 years. So all that checks. There's even actually a little stick X there sideways. When I first picked it up, it was a big old green eye. But I'm going to go into how they disguise themselves a little bit more to show you. See how it's covering up one of its eyes? They often do that. Covered up with mud, sticks, something to do that. But I also have other Bigfoot sightings. And you can see how my original Bigfoot sighting, how brown, and it's grabbing that branch like it, almost like it's like chameleon, like a chameleon. You can see its nails and its facial features, and she seemed to be playful and very interested in me as well in this one. But some of the other ones look meaner, like this one don't and this one don't. But this other one that I caught, it's doing the same thing. It's grabbing the branch, and that chlorophyll magic that it does, that's how you can't see it because it's so green. It's the same color of that branch that it's grabbing. So they have these like capabilities. Well, this one too, it's covered itself with the mud and the surroundings and just seemed to peek its head through there. But I happen to be able to see it. So you're going to see the different angles. So when you see it flipped, I slowed it down. I looked at it. I just want y'all to go ahead and watch the video, and you're going to see the original, the whole thing. And that is my story. I mean, these events, like I said, I go, hello, I wave, I scream, I do things. I didn't throw out candy, but all of that stuff happened. Is that a goddamn rodent, or what the heck is that in there? These super scopes right in the structure. I can zoom around now. I want to give it some tests. The sticks around it. I do see some other colors in there. You can see down in there a lot better, like that right there. It's that little, you know, the stuff I want to know about. I can zoom across fields. This is gonna be great. Is that a goddamn rodent, or what the heck is that in there? These super scopes. I said full facial features, covered in sticks, covered in mud, the eyes, the nose, playful, sticking its head out sideways, responding to my calls, very interested in me again. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while. And there's a couple other things that go on too. You got to turn off all your electronics, your data, your location. You can't be carrying all this stuff around with you. Like, that's why I don't think like thermal and all that always works for drones. Is that a goddamn rodent, or what the heck is that in there? Like the vents that go up to it, I don't just go out there, pick up the thing, and go look, oh, there's a Bigfoot. Like, I know how to recognize them. I track their tracks, their traces. I cross-reference terrain and territory, study maps of creeks, and I just look around to places like where people seem to have it all blocked off. Is that a goddamn rodent, or what the heck is that in there? These super scopes. Is that a goddamn rodent, or what the heck is that in there? These super scopes. But you know, all I can do is I just keep filming them, shooting them out. And when I say I see Bigfoots all the time, I mean I see Bigfoots all the time. And they're all different kinds. They're Sasquatches. So I just wanted y'all to keep in mind that those things, the types of things that we look for when we're doing our videographs and our projects. And for me, the reason why I do things is the adventure. What the heck is that? And I get into it. Some people, you know, they're too scientific. They're doing this and doing that. There's aliens or spacecrafts going on and this and that, and they're freaking out. Or they want to shoot them. They get it to a certain point and then they lose it, and then they're off. And all of a sudden, your research is stuck into that path. what is actually going on that leads up to it. Is there a creek there? That's the whole thing. Is the story, the terrain, the elements, and everything else.
There's super scopes right in the structure. I can zoom around now. I want to give it some tests. And it's like you can see down in there a lot better, like that right there. It's that little, all the stuff I want to know about. I can zoom across fields. This is gonna be great. Right in the structure, I can zoom around now. I want to give it some tests. And it's like you can see down in there a lot better, like that right there. It's that little, all the stuff I want to know about. I can zoom across fields. This is gonna be great.